Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back into my channel. My name is Nakia, and I am entering week 12 of my LPN program. So I want to thank you all for tuning into this video, and I hope that you will continue to tune into this video every Sunday. So if this is your first time tuning into this channel, every Sunday I upload what I went over in the previous week. And in case you don't know, I'm in the LPN program, and my program is through a community college here close to my home. And we have 3 semesters in our LPN program, and each semester consists of 16 weeks. And starting tomorrow, I will be in week 12. So I am counting down these last 4 weeks, and right now I am maintaining a very high B. So as long as I don't dip, I'm fine with that. So also every Sunday when I do my videos, I always have a little cheat sheet. And as you can see, it's a little, it says that nursing is a work of heart with the little stethoscope. So I just love collecting little things that associates with nursing. So in this video, I cover lecture, I cover my clinical, and I cover things that went on in simulation lab. So first with lecture, as you all know, I went back to work. So I work 2 half days on Mondays and Wednesdays. I go in from 1 to 6, and then I work a full day on Thursdays, and that's from 7:30 in the morning to 6 in the evening. So that consists of 20 hours per week, which is perfect enough time while you're a full-time student, and just to keep everything afloat and help out where it's needed, and also to keep my tuition payments rolling. So just going back to work and getting the flow of how I balance everything. That is the main thing that I've been focusing on these past couple of weeks. So nothing's changed dramatically. It's just that Monday and Wednesday mornings I tend to I have my lecture class online, and it's from 9 to 12:30. So after that is done, I will since I have to be at work at 1, my instructor is notified that I have to leave. So I try to leave at least around 12:15, 12:20, and that will give me enough time to make it to work on time and safely. So once work is over, when I leave, I come home, I will, get situated for the next day, take a shower, eat, and then I'm right here in this room going over my lecture. 9 times out of 10, I really don't listen to the recorded lectures. I just go ahead and read the chapters on my own, and then I formulate my own study guide. So nothing's changed with that routine. And once I've completed the reading and done the study guides, then I go ahead and tackle the homework assignment that is assigned to that or those particular chapters. So after that is done, I kind of the main thing is just doing a lot of practice questions, because I seem to learn more by doing the practice questions, and that has really helped me on my exams as well. And then I also will just skim through her PowerPoints, and then I will glance at my study guides. So let's see. Look, I wrote my notes and I don't even understand what I wrote. But also in lecture, we were supposed to have our 4th exam on Wednesday, but come to find out, that exam is going to be moved. So we will receive a notification and an email of the updated test date. So when that goes on, that means we are getting an extra module or chapter that's going to be assigned to the test. So instead of having, I think, 7 modules on the next exam, it'll be 8. But I could be wrong, because I did recount it, and I think it was still 7, but we'll see. So either way, still going to rock it out. So I'll let y'all know the results after I take the exam. Let's see. I am in second semester, because I think this is what my note says, planning ahead for next semester study guides. So what that means is, because I think next semester we're going to be um, dwelling on more in depth of med surge. So right now, we're just basically learning all of the concepts as to thinking like nurses should think. So next semester, I think all of the um, modules and chapters we're going to be learning about are more about maybe diseases or disorders, which you guys know I love working on things like that, because even at work, when I come across a child has a an illness or a disease that I don't really know about or I've never heard about, here I'm going on to mayoclinic.com or um, the CDC website, because those are the main legit websites that we should be utilizing. So I like to just look up different diseases and disorders. So with that being said, I will be starting to do concept maps. And once I get my foundation and everything of how I like to do the concept maps, I will upload a video on that. Concept maps are very helpful if you are a visual learner, which I am. I learn better by seeing and then actually putting it into work. So if I can look at it and understand it, then I can pretty much grasp the technique. So concept maps are going to be added into my study routines. But I am going to also utilize a more in-depth way of how I do my study guides as well. And I learned this from one of my YouTubers that I watch. Her name is Your Fave Nurse B, and she gives great content on how she studied. And so prior to entering the nursing program, I used to binge on her videos and still binge on it. So if your Fave Nurse B, if you're looking, hello, and I just want to thank you for all of your helpful tips. So yeah, concept maps, and a new way that I learned from her is instead of um, instead of utilizing all of the course objectives at the beginning of each chapter, I will be basically doing my study guides as far as, like, say for instance we're on diabetes. Okay, diabetes. I will start it out by writing what diabetes is, the causes of it, the symptoms or clinical manifestations, um, the different medications that can help diabetes, and so forth. So it's kind of like the old way of how I do my study guides, but I think it's more in depth because, um, I can visualize, well, hey, I remember the causes is XYZ. It's just like a concept map, except it won't have all of the bubbles and stuff in different colors, but everything will be, designed as an outline. So if you haven't already watched some of her videos, I will advise you checking out her videos, and it's called Your Fave Nurse B, because her first name is Brandy, and her videos are so helpful. And there are others out there, but she is the main one that caught my caught my heart and my attention prior to entering nursing school. As far as lab, we have labs on Tuesday afternoons from 12:30 to 3:20. We went over the catheter practice, which I have already had experience inserting and removing a catheter, but it's only been on peds. So I have never done catheter on an adult. So this should be very interesting. I love learning new things. So being that I already have experience in it, you know, just not only an adult, it will be fun. So the main thing about inserting a catheter and removing a catheter is not to break sterility. So any invasive procedure, majority of them are sterile techniques, and you don't want to break that. And what I mean by that is once you set up your sterile field, you can't, if you're gloved um, with sterile gloves, you cannot touch anything that's not sterile, because you might as well just stop the procedure and start all over from scratch because you have contaminated the area. So that's the main thing about any invasive procedure. Okay, clinical. This past Friday, I did not go to clinical, so it's not that much to talk about clinicals. But I go to clinical every Friday morning, and it starts at 6:15 and it ends at 2:15. So I did not go this past Friday because something came up. So I took the right route and I notified my clinical instructor. I also called the facility before contacting her, and then I also emailed my academic advisor to let him know. So I will have a makeup day for that. I don't know what day it's going to be on, but that makeup day will be before this semester is out in order for me to proceed on to second semester. And speaking of second semester, the spring semester, I have already registered and I have my layout, which I know you probably can't see, but it's kind of like this semester. First, well, let's see, the lecture classes will be on campus next semester instead of online. So I am so pleased to see that. So hopefully we are moving into a positive light with all this pandemic issues that's going on. So I am glad to be doing our lecture classes online. I mean, doing our lecture classes on campus. And those hours will be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 9 to 12:30. So instead of it being Mondays and Wednesdays like this semester is, spring semester will be Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Simulation lab will be on Mondays from 9 to 3. Now, as large as the hour class is, I don't know if they are going to split up the groups again, have a morning group and an afternoon group, but I guess we will find out that on the very first day. And our spring semester will begin on January 7th, which is kind of odd because that's on a Friday. So I'm assuming that Friday will just be like a general overview of what this second semester is going to entail. I'm not sure. But it's kind of odd to start a semester on a Friday. But anyway, we're going to rock it out. And then clinical again will be either on Thursdays or Fridays. This semester, however, they gave people a leeway of having Saturday clinic. So I don't know if that's going to be the same in the spring semester. We'll have to find out. But Thursday and Friday, either day is fine with me. And then I've already given my job copies of my schedule. So once they start working on the January schedule, they can incorporate all my hours and stuff into the schedule. Let's see. Okay, guys, as you can see, I've done a different wig today, and I've also done my makeup again. I'm not really too proud of my brows today, but brows are not sisters. Today they're actually cousins. And I think they are distant cousins. But anywho, yeah, as you mentioned in other videos, I am going to be incorporating more makeup videos, more hairstyle videos as far as like the wigs, and I will also be doing frequent videos on my natural hair. And as you can see behind me, all of this stuff are my natural hair products. So maybe one day next week, um, after my studying sessions, I will go ahead and drop a video on how I started my natural hair journey. So I think that'll be a good video to introduce you guys to my natural hair routines. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was short and sweet, but like I said before, every Sunday I will come on here and let you guys know what happened in the week of LPN school. So starting tomorrow, I will be on week 12, and I only have like 4 or 5 more weeks to go. So guys, if you have liked this video, I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and share this video if you like. But until then, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.